What do we think this poem was about?
A girl trying not to go to school because a girl or a boy trying not to go to school because trying not to go to school by faking a sickness. And then when somebody says it's Saturday, she says, "Oh, goodbye, I'm going next week."
Oh, he ate his homework. So his homework was food.
I know that when I was reading it, until I got to that last stanza, I pictured something in my mind. Did you guys picture something in your mind?
Yeah.
I'm like chewing off a piece of paper.
Yeah. I saw it like putting it into a toaster.
Yeah.
Like making it into a waffle.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty creative.
Eat it into a waffle. Oh.
So how do you guys react to this poem? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. It makes sense. At the bottom, it made sense.
Yeah. Do you like how it kind of tricked you like that?
Yeah,
where it made you think one thing and then all of a sudden you're thinking something else?
Today what we're going to be exploring is we're going to be looking at how poets use the language to show us what they're trying to write. Okay? So we talked about this earlier, but we're going to be talking about visualization. We studied visualization really early in the year when we were looking at Hatchet and how Gary Parson was using his language to paint a picture in our mind.
What does it mean, machines in the tree? Like a machine in the trees, what do you think?
So like machines could usually make a lot of noise, and birds usually make a lot of noise too. They always chirp. They always chirp, 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 they never stop.
What does it mean as regular as alarm clocks?
They're waking everyone up.
Yeah, right? Because don't we use alarm clocks all the time? And it's consistent. Like my alarm clock every day wakes me up at 5. So they do it every day, right? Snakes advancing on prey?
Machines, they can go for long.
What does that mean? Snakes advancing on prey, Jesus?
Because they might be too scared to chirp at night. Or maybe they think of those, like the more sound you hear, the more it's getting closer.
Or like it can go forward.
Like the snakes advancing on prey, do you think they're loud? Or what do they have to be?
Silent.
5. What's being described here? Diana. Birds. Can someone add on to what my friend Diana said? What about birds? What about birds is being described? Diana, you can go on someone.
I choose. Mia. Bird. What?
There should be no comments on this rug. You'll be uninvited.
They're talking about how birds chirp and how at night they're silent, keeping up on prey.
Chirping non-stop like a machine in the tree. When you read this, are you thinking that maybe there's machines in the tree instead of birds?
No.
Why do we think the author is using these words? What do we think when we think of machines? What's it here?
They work on and on.
They work on and on and on. Chirping non-stop, like a machine in the trees. What's the author trying to say about the chirping of birds?
He's trying to say that the birds are consistently making sound.
Nice word. The birds are consistently making a sound, right? I want you to pay attention to how the author is doing that. He's making a comparison between birds and machines, right? What 2 words is the poet using to make this comparison Who can tell me? Look at this verse. Chirping non-stop, like a machine in the trees. Janae. Nice job. This is what's called a simile. A simile is a poetic device that an author uses that they can make a comparison between two different things using like or as. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at theme and main idea in poems. Right? So I will analyze poems to understand their main idea and theme.
A theme is a moral or a life lesson that a book gives you.
Okay, do we agree? Does anyone have anything to add on to what my friend Young said? Matthew.
I think a theme is
Love how Roberto slanted towards Matthew. Thank you very much.
I think a theme is the lesson that the author is trying to teach the reader.
Okay, so it's Mia, please stand on up. Come stand right here so friends can see both you and the poem.
A time to talk. When a friend calls to me from the road and slows his horse doing meaning walk, I don't stand still and look around on all the hills I haven't heard and shout from where I am, what is it? Not as there is a time to talk, I thrust my hoe in the meadow ground, laid and up and 5 feet tall and plump. I go up to the stone wall for a friendly visit.
I'm going to talk to your partner. What are your first reactions when we read this poem? Teach! So far we have that someone was working industriously in the fields, someone came along on horseback and slowed down. And then what do we think the farmer did? What do we think the farmer is doing? I'm going to wait for some fresh hands to go up. Diana, please stand up.
I think that he or she is going to visit the friend that came up to him.
Do we agree? Is the farmer taking a break from his work to visit his friend? Alright, can I add that up here? So the main idea of this poem, what do we think that could be? Teach! What's the main idea of this poem? So we know that Sam pause her work to talk to a friend, right? Maybe socialist? What do you think the main idea could be? What's the main thing that's happening here? Is that the main idea?
But he gets distracted easily.
Is there other add-ons in the poem though? Can someone add on to what my friend John Deere said? Anthony, stand on up.
Well, adding on to what Jay here said, pretty much when he was doing his job, he got distracted by a friend that was trying to visit him.
Okay. So he did get distracted and then he came to talk to his friend, right? So can I add on to what you guys said and say that the main idea, the biggest thing that happened in this poem was that a farmer and his friend talked. A farmer paused his work to talk to a friend. Do we agree? Okay, when I read this, I see that the poet is describing a moment when someone was hard at work, looked around at all the things that they said had to do when a friend came, and said, no, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to be talking to my friend. I'm going to be taking a break. I'm stepping back from the work I have to do. And I'm going to be taking a break because I know that my friend is important to me and there's time to talk to him. What I'm thinking the theme of that might be that friendship is what? Friendship is important. Do we see that that's a lesson, or that might be the message that the poet is trying to convey to us, or say to us?
Yes.
Could someone have picked out a different theme from this poem? Yeah, Mia, did you have a different one?
No, I'm just gonna say, what if the farmer didn't hear the friend?
Okay, so let's talk about that. What if the poem had gone like this? Just like Mia said. So a farmer sees his friend, the friend wants to talk, but the farmer keeps working. Maybe because he has a lot of work to do. If that's the main idea, could we maybe say that, what could the theme for that be? What could the theme of this be? Dedication, right? Dedication to your work. If the farmer had kept going. Does that make sense? So depending on what your main idea is, you can determine what the theme of a poem might be.